Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of my Super Mario Sunshine vs. response video to AttackingTucans and Joshjepson from 2011. I hope you all have been having a lovely day so far. I just got off another day of work. Today's gonna be a bit of a yapper when it comes to like this episode. I mean, like, every episode is a yapper, right? Because it's post-commentary and all that. But again, I did not watch, as I was saying in episode 4, I did not realize or watch or whatever it was AttackingTucans and Joshjepson's versus until I recorded this part, because I wanted it to be like, you know, I don't want to spoil myself for anything that might become. I mean, I've already played this game enough to where I know the game, but I don't want to like spoil myself on like strategies they may use and then use them myself, if that makes sense. So 100 coin shine until after they've beaten Piano apart, because they wanted Yoshi. So it's just like, oh, alright then. So yeah, so I'm doing this shine out of order, and it's already off to a great start. Trying to get this blue coin, and the current fucking me over and everything. But yeah, this is going to be a bit of a yapper, because I do spend quite a bit of time on this 100 coin shine. I do collect some blue coins while I'm at it, but yeah, this is going to be a bit of a yapper. I hope you all have been well. Last time I talked to y'all, or whoever's listening, or when, or whenever, was back on July 5th for me. I had just gone off work, working that 4th, and no, July 6th. It was back on July 6th for me. I just gotten off working on July 6th, and God, that day sucked. That day absolutely sucked. The 7th wasn't much better. The 6th wasn't much better. The 7th was somewhat better. It's currently like 2 a.m. on July 8th that I'm recording this. This video will probably go up around 4 a.m. on July 8th. Because I edit first, and then I do the commentary. So I adjusted my blue coin strategy somewhat because of how Gelato Beach is. These blue coins out in the water. I think there's quite a few of them, and I'm afraid if I tried to use a guide, I was going to mess myself up. As like, oh, did I get that blue coin over here? Did I get that this one over here? I hate the blue coins in Gelato Beach. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I hate the blue coins in general. They're definitely my least favorite part of this game. The area I'm already fearing and not looking forward to is Noki Bay. Noki Bay is my least favorite level in this entire game. And the shines suck, the blue coins suck. I'm just gonna hate it. I just already know I'm gonna hate it. The blue coins suck. I'm just gonna hate it. I just already know I'm gonna hate it. It is what it is. But when we're getting ahead of ourselves. But yeah, today at work wasn't too bad. It was better than Saturday, I'll say that. It was still pretty busier than I would like, but I mean, it's the summer. Whenever the summertime rolls around, it gets really damn busy at the gas station. And it's annoying, but I mean, what can you do? So, but yeah, I'm happy to be home. Tired. I am very tired. But, you know, it is what it is. I just got done recording a little bit ago, episode 8 of this versus, and you're like, what do you mean episode 8? This is episode 5 you're doing commentary on. When I'm working, what I've been doing, I've been recording every day, but one day I'll spend editing, because it does take about 30 minutes to an hour to edit, and then the next day I'll record my commentary. So, like episode 6, and then on the day after, I'll record episode 10 and do commentary for episode 6. That's kind of the strategy I've been going along right now. And once I get all the recording done, once I beat the game, whether I beat AttackingTucans and Joshjepson or not, whether I do or not, I'll be transitioning to editing and doing commentary every single day until I get the entire series out. So, but yeah, this has been very fun. I was continuing what I've been talking about in past episodes, about my about, you know, other series I've thought about doing, and I really wish I got that bluebird right here after just some future references. I hate the bluebirds. They're annoying. I mean, like I've said, all blue coins in this game are annoying to get. I do not like the blue coins at all. I generally never get them. Whenever I play this game, I usually just go for the shines. But, you know, the verses mean... I usually just go for the shines. But, you know, the verses mean... dictates you gotta get the blue coins, so... Get the blue coins, I shall. But, anyway, as I was saying... My plan... for the future of this channel after the verses, you know, I've already got the Ninbuzz stuff I've talked about. I've talked about, the Kaizo world, Kaizo Mario world, and all that. Another plan I thought of was the original Battletoads versus that Proton John did when Nintendo Capri Sun with Super Genius and one other person. And like, man, when I remembered that versus, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about Super Genius. I used to watch him all the time too as a kid, and I went back and watched. He hasn't like uploaded in like 9 years now. I was like, oh, that's a shame. But I mean, I understand. Like a lot of YouTubers from back then don't. If they do still do content creation online, it's streaming. Usually, like I said, I think both Josh and Tyler have primed to streaming and nothing more. I think Chugga Connery still does video. Like, I think he has still kept up his Let's Play format all these years later. Same for Nintendo Capri Sun. Proto John has long moved to streaming. I think he was already, you know, pretty much only streaming back then. I think he still did the occasional video back during this original versus. But he transitioned to streaming a lot earlier than like a lot of other people did. And I mean, I think streaming is probably more profitable than video content these days, just because of donations and subs and all that. And you know, people want to develop those. I forget what the term is, like those one-sided parasocial relationships. People want those parasocial relationships these days, which is sad. Parasocial relationships are a toxin. But I mean, people want them. You know, they do want them, and. You know, I'm not going to judge people how they want to spend their money. I'd prefer to spend my money on actual, you know, stuff that can benefit me long term. Like, I'd rather spend $60 to buy me a new video game than give it to a streamer for a sub-goal or whatever, but that is just me. I am not here to rag on streaming in 2025. That plenty of other channels do that crap. Plenty of other channels. Now, what I'm doing right here is, I was curious if you could get coins from not only defeating Cataquacks, but also killing them. I got a coin from this one, but I do it again here because I was doing a test. Okay, I was like, okay, did I get a coin from that one because I killed it, or did I get a coin from it because I hadn't like jumped on it after, you know, I hadn't jumped on it beforehand? And I killed that one. I get nothing from it. I'm like, okay, so you can either get one coin from them from killing it, or one coin from them for landing on top of them. For landing on top of them. And so, I know it probably would have been better to wait to get Yoshi, because you could just go ahead and eat all these Cataquacks. It would have sped it up a ton. But I do come up with a strategy here. It is a very annoying. It's a very time-consuming strategy. If you haven't noticed, we're almost 10 minutes in, and I'm still on this one shine. Very, very annoying. But I mean, it's whatever. I know where patches of coins are. I get the rocket nozzle. I really don't want to. I've made this very well known in this series how much I hate the rocket nozzle. But unfortunately, this mission, I kind of need it. I do kind of need it for a few coins in this mission, which is annoying, but it is what it is. But and again, yes, I do not get that blue Cataquack. I don't know what I was thinking. So blue coin I missed right there. I get it at a later episode. I'll say that much. I get it at a later episode. Very annoying. Very, very annoying. Let's go. I got all those coins right there. You know, I didn't have to do multiple trips up and down it. But yeah, I hope y'all have been doing well. I am currently, like I said, I'm working right now. I don't want, you know, have a ton of friends to hang out with. They all got their own jobs too. But you know, I'm kind of just counting the days down. In July, there's a video game coming out at the end of the month I really want to play. It's the Kaname Date Don't Sleep, third game in the AI Somnia Files series. I really, really love the AI series. Probably my favorite Uchikoshi series. Like, I love 999. 999 is probably my favorite visual novel of all time, and yes, I was pissed off when I missed that right there. 999 is probably my favorite visual novel of all time, but VLR, I despise with a passion. It is probably my least favorite game of all time, and I've never played ZTV. But I love AI. I love AI 1 and 2. I can't determine which one I like. I like the overall mystery of 1 better, but the twist in 2 was better. But I can't wait for the 3rd game. I really can't wait. I played... God, I hate this jump right here. I played... Last Defense Academy, and I got about 40 endings in that, and I really enjoyed it. Although, I definitely enjoyed the Uchikoshi routes more than the Kodaka routes. I mean, I'm a fan of Danganronpa, don't get me wrong. Like, I grew up with the Danganronpa series, 1, 2, UDG, V3, the 3 anime, despite the 3 anime also being awful. I grew up with all that, and I really enjoyed it. I can recognize the flaws in Danganronpa, trust me. And as I've gotten older, I've come to judge it more harshly, I guess you could say. Like, playing through Last Defense Academy, I can't say I'm the biggest fan of Kodaka's work anymore. Like, it's weird. I played Raincode, and I loved Raincode. I actually thought Raincode was like Kodaka's best work. And I don't know how the hell I did that. But you can see I'm really struggling, which is why I'm kind of just pivoting to other stuff, because what the hell is there to say? Like, yeah, I'm fucking up. I am fucking up so badly right now. But yeah, but no, as I was saying, like, I loved Raincode. I thought Raincode was such a breath of fresh air for Kodaka. And then in, like, LDA, he goes back to writing more like V3, and it's like, man, I really... V3 is good, but, God, it's not my favorite Danganronpa. My favorite Danganronpa is easily Danganronpa 2. I love Danganronpa 2. I think it's definitely Kodaka's best work. But best work before Raincode. I argue Raincode is definitely his best overall work. So, and you can see here, I mess up right here. I'm trying to get the damn spin going. I'm like, come on, Mario. I'm running out of water. I'm like, come on, Mario. Spin, spin. There you go, Mario. Well, I could have, but because I got the stupid-ass rocket nozzle, I'm like, whatever. It's 3 out of 4 coins I missed. Something like that. But yeah, you know, in Last Defense Academy, like, I definitely think Kodaka's writing went way far back. It was nowhere near... His writing was nowhere near as good as it was in Raincode. Uchikoshi's writing was much, much better in LDA, for sure. And the routes pertaining to Uchikoshi's story was fantastic. They were all... Not all of them, but a lot of them were really damn good. The KG route was definitely my favorite. Easily. I mean, it helps that Tsubasa is my favorite character, but the KG route in general, easily my favorite route. But that's enough about that. So you can kind of see here, my strategy was to start destroying watermelons because I was only like, I was 18 coins short, and this would take a little bit, but if I just destroyed watermelons, I'd get there. You know, this is taking short, and this would take a little bit, but if I just destroyed watermelons, I'd get there. You know, this is taking almost 15 fucking minutes of the episode so far. And unlike last week, I don't have an extended episode. That doesn't come until episode 9. I think I saw on the playlist that was 39 minutes long for AttackingTucans and Joshjepson. And I think the funny thing is, I believe that is them doing the 100 coin shine, because I have a distinct memory of either Tyler or Josh bringing a watermelon to the thing, like a small watermelon, over to the shine over there. And I kicked that by accident, but it worked. And because they thought they were going to get, like, coins from it. But no, the coins are scattered everywhere, so it's kind of, like, not a good strategy to get coins. And, yeah, so I just have that distinct memory. I don't know why I have that distinct memory, I just do. So that's kind of always what I remember. Like, whenever it comes to this watermelon festival, I remember 2 things. I remember either, I think it might have been Tyler, bringing the watermelon over there to get coins, not realizing they just scattered everywhere. And also some coming Johnny's 24-hour stream where he just where he like sweet talked the watermelon on like the boardwalk before he just yelled watermelon when he got it. Shouldn't have done that. That hurt my throat because of how dry it is. Good lord. But yeah, those are like my distinct memories when it comes to this specific level. I was trying not to do a backflip right there. I missed completely. I came up here to get these cataquacks because I figured it'd be quicker than constantly going through watermelons. Although I question that now about how much trouble I was having. You can see I'm up to 94 coins. I'm almost fucking there. It's very, very annoying. I don't know if Gelato Beach is my least favorite level to get 100 coins. It probably is. I don't know, Noki Bay. That's my least favorite to get 100 coins. Because Piano Park, which is next, has a very, very easy 100 coin mission. And I can't remember if Sienna Beach does or not. I don't think it's too bad. And Pianta Village isn't too bad either, I don't think. But no, Noki Bay in general just sucks. The entire layout sucks. Like, that entire layout just sucks in that level, and I'm not looking forward to it. But again, that is for a future episode. Future complaining. Actually, when I was recording the episode today, you'll see it in a few days whenever I get to it. Like, it's pretty embarrassing what I had to do, because I had to look up a guide because I was getting blue coins, and there's just like a solid minute of nothing happening because I'm looking at the damn guides like, where the hell is this final blue coin? So, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna, come up with stuff to talk about. That is my job here. But after 16 fucking minutes, we finally get it. We finally get one shine. Hell yeah. We picked up a few blue coins, so it wasn't too bad. But good lord, that could have gone a lot smoother. But it is done. One of the more annoying shines in the game is done. Now we start a few cutscenes. This episode is honestly just me yapping, because now we're about to get some cutscenes heading to Piano Park. And Piano Park's first level was pretty much a cutscene with the roller coaster and Bowser and everything. So yeah, we'll just continue to yap as we go along here. But yeah, so that's kind of like the games I've been playing so far, what I'm looking forward to, and everything. I'm not really playing any other games right now. Mario Sunshine is kind of like the game I'm playing right now for this Versus series as I wait for AI3 coming out near the end of this month, or Konami Dante Don't Sleep. It's parallel. It takes place in between like games 1 and 2. But yeah. So, but I've not played my favorite game so far this year is definitely like Last Defense Academy. Rune Factory Guardian of Ozuma I played last month. That was really good too. I really enjoyed that game. It was the first Rune Factory game I'd ever beaten actually, and it was really fun. I want to go back and do a second playthrough sometime as the other gender. But yeah, Noki Bay's unlocked. Don't give a shit. Fuck you, Noki Bay. Oh lord. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to AI3 coming out, and there's not like, people are excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think that comes out in like a week or two. I'm not, this is gonna be blasphemy. I wasn't like the biggest fan of Mario Odyssey. I enjoyed it, but I never beat Mario Odyssey. I know, huge blast of me right there. I understand. Like, what the, how dare I? And I attempt a glitch right here. There's a game at just right. You can skip the cutscene, and it like requires you to like get in between these bars and like start the cutscene right as you exit the level. Yeah, no, I completely fucked that up. I was like, motherfucker. So that wastes about a minute right there. I was really trying to skip the cutscene, but I just ended up wasting a minute. I was like, well, whatever. I tried. I wanted to try it, because that would have saved like up 2 minutes if I had gotten it. But, if even that. Probably not even 2 minutes. But, whatever. It is what it is. We keep the fails in here. This is all about failing as we play. But, yeah, I wasn't like the biggest fan of like Mario Odyssey. So, and knowing that the Mario Odyssey team made Donkey Kong Bonanza, I'm like hesitant if I'm gonna like get it at launch. I may wait until I can get a used copy sometime. So, yeah, I'm honestly more excited for like Pokemon Coliseum being added to. I almost did the glitch. I tried the glitch again. Thank God I didn't. I'm almost tempted to like. I'm almost like more excited for Pokemon Coliseum, which I'm like 99% sure is going to come out this month for the GameCube Online app, just because there's a Pokemon Presents on July 22nd. So I'm like, that would be like the perfect time to like shadow drop GameCube Online. And I mean, maybe they won't. I think they might just give it a release date for it. But I think that would be like the perfect time to release Pokemon Coliseum alongside like the Pokemon Presents. And you bet your ass I'm doing another playthrough of that game, because I haven't done enough already. So I'm very excited for that. They just released Mario Strikers. I never actually played the GameCube version. I grew up on the Wii version of Mario Strikers, which was really fun. And it's pretty fun going back to the GameCube version. Or trying out the GameCube version for the first time after, you know, growing up with a Wii version. But it's different, you know, like how you can't change all your sidekicks. You just pick one sidekicks and that's it. That is definitely different. And the controls are taking a little bit to get used to and everything. And obviously you don't have the goalie minigame. But you know, it's still fun. It is still fun right here. And this is the first roller coaster mission. It is not the most infamous roller coaster mission. That comes later. Yeah, that definitely comes later. We'll get to that one. We will get to that one. This one's just kind of timing it. It's a very easy boss fight, if you even want to call it that. It's a very easy fight. I tried to I was hoping to snipe Mecha Bowser from, like, the back, but I didn't, so I just get up close and hit his head. So, annoying, but it's not, but, you know, it's annoying, but it's not, but, you know, it's whatever at the end of the day. But yeah, this boss fight, again, if you want to call it a boss fight, very, very easy. I was just trying to get it done with as fast as possible. And I somehow get hit by the flames right here, even though I'm like, you can see my water spreading, but no, I'll still get hit by them. Like, whatever. Whatever. This fight's almost over right here. I end it pretty close. I get a pretty good shot right there, and I end it. So... And then we get, you know, and this is the introduction to Bowser Jr., which it's hard to believe he didn't appear until, like, Mario Sunshine. And because I don't know, whenever I think of, like, Bowser, I think of Bowser Jr., but I guess a lot of people probably associate him with the Koopalings, because they did become pretty prominent during, like, the Wii era with the new Super Mario Bros. Series. But no, whenever I think of Bowser and, like, underlings, I always think of Bowser Jr. as his actual mom, because it's clearly not Peach. Unless there's... You know, as some coming Johnny put it one time, unless you got really drunk one night. But I mean, even if you conceived, like, you would have remembered giving birth, right? You couldn't have been drunk for 9 months holding this damn kid in you, unless you laid an egg. Like, Bowser just, you know what, we're getting to territory that's probably not safe for 2025 YouTube. Let's just drop it right there. It's funny, I was rewatching the Versus series. And I'm like, man, the shit they could say back then that you could not get away with in 2025. And not even pure because, like, people, well, I would argue people are more sensitive nowadays, yes. But also, I think it's just because, like, it's twofold, right? You have groups who have infiltrated, like, gaming subculture to conform to their ways and everything. Just saying, it's true. Culture to conform to their ways and everything. Just saying, it's true. And you also just have the strict censorship, like YouTube imposes in 2025, to where even YouTubers are having to, like, censor just, like, regular curse words in, like, the first minute of their episodes, just so they don't get, like, demonetized or whatever. I've even seen some YouTubers go to, like, so far lengths that they're getting, like, the entire video is, like, censored whenever they curse or say anything. And it's sad. It is sad. I mean, it's because YouTube has just become very corporate. That is, like, the main reason why they're just very, very corporate now. And I mean, it happens with any platform. Any platform that gets big is going to become corporatized, it's going to become greedy, it's going to become all kinds of things. And as sad as it is, you know, like, you can't really do much about it. You kind of just have to adapt and grow with the times, I guess you could say. But yeah, they said back 11 years ago, man, it would fucking send Twitter into, like, a meltdown nowadays. Or Blue Sky, or whatever the hell these groups use that get offended over everything. Hey, I'm not gonna bring politics into this. Like, there is enough politics in 2025. Back when the original Versus series came out in 2011, you know, like, you had your, like, thanks Obama jokes, and that was about it for the current president at the time. Now there's, like, so many much more vile and, you know, unpleasant stuff, both for the current administration and the previous administration, and it's like, man, can we all just get along? You know, do we all have to just hate each other? But anyway, enough about that. You know, on this mission, I try another glitch right here that I have seen where you backflip and like dive into the secret level. I was like trying that because I probably waste enough time to where I don't save any time. Because you gotta land and then like, I get it. I actually do get it right there. I don't know if I saved any time because it took me a few attempts, but I do get it. That is pretty cool. This secret level's pretty easy. It's all timing. They, you know, like they're not gone super long. You just gotta time your jumps and everything, and you'll be fine. You will be fine. And I say that, and I die right here. I do die right here, despite saying you'll be fine. But as I was saying, I was like, wait a minute, didn't I die in this level? I did die in this level. Again, one of the advantages of post commentary is that the video doesn't stop for you, even when I get interrupted by people. But yes, even when I was saying that part, I was like, wait a minute, don't I die right here? And yeah, I do die despite saying this is not a bad level. It's really not. It is a very, very easy level. I know, I thought I was going to mess up on these trampolines. It's the Red Coin mission. I actually have a bit of trouble with these trampolines, which is kind of funny. They're not hard, I just messed up the timing. So, I always have very distinct memories of this right here, of like the blocks vanishing and everything while I'm skidding along them, belly flopping as Mario. I don't think I've ever actually like ran out of time getting these, nor do I think I ever get that one up because of how it's positioned. But yeah, very easy level right there. Very easy shine. Up to shine 35, which is making pretty good progress. Especially now that we're starting to collect a few blue coins. Especially now that we're starting to collect a few blue coins. Not like a ton, but a few. So, now here in the final 3 minutes, I make a very bad mistake right here. I should have prioritized just going and getting some blue coins. But no, I decide I have enough time to go to get this Red Coin mission. To be fair, at the time, I thought this was the Sunflower mission next. With the fake Yoshis and everything, but I see red coins at the pirate ship. And that's why I freeze for a minute. I'm like, do I have enough time to do this? I have enough time to do this. You're gonna see I do not have enough time to do this, which is unfortunate. But, I mean, well, first of all, it's good training, because it did like kind of remind me where the red coins are. But also, I do still grab a few blue coins. So it's not like it was a complete waste of time. So because I do, like I said, I still grab a few blue coins in this area. Not all of this area. Not all of them, just a couple. Obviously, I wish I could get all of the piano part blue coins in 2 minutes. That'd be great. Yeah, Peanut Park, it's not, again, it's also not like terrible when it comes to blue coins. It's kind of just more annoying than anything. I should have got some blue coins when I was playing episode 2. And that was what I was contemplating getting. But again, I decided, no, I can maybe get this in like 3 minutes. And this is when I'm kind of starting to realize, like, I'm not going to get this in 3 minutes. I still try, you know, I get this one right here. And I still try, but it's, it does quickly start becoming apparent to me. This is probably a waste of time. So I make a valiant effort. I make a valiant effort, but I just completely, first of all, it does not help that I mistimed those pirate ship swings right there. I mistimed them very badly. So this is kind of when I'm kind of like, just go ahead and get positioned to get that blue coin right there. I was going to use the pirate ship to jump off on, but no, I got it pretty easily without having to worry about it. I almost completely missed that. Thank God I didn't. And I tried to spin jump over there, and I completely, like, got it all wrong. I got there, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe I can still get it. I got, like, a minute. Maybe I can get that. And then I decided, nah, maybe. I'm like, I'm not thinking about it. And this is kind of the part when I'm right here, I'm like, alright, well, if I go under, I'm not going to have enough time. So we're just going to jump over all these guys. And then I get hit, and I clip right through, and that is the moment right there. I'm like, alright, I do not have enough time to get these red coins. So I go ahead and try to get these 2 blue coins right here. Because, yeah, I'm clearly not going to get these final 4 red coins in 30 seconds, whatever the hell it was. So I got this blue coin right here, and then 30 seconds, whatever the hell it was. So I got this blue coin right here, and then I go ahead and get this final blue coin to end off the episode. You're gonna see the timer actually, I think my timer still had like a second left, like when I got this final blue coin, like my personal timer, right? Meanwhile, this timer vanishes like, yeah, like 2-3 seconds before I actually get the blue coin. See, my timer went off right when I got it. So, I mistimed the timer a little bit right here. But, yeah, that is the end of episode 5, my version anyway. You see me in the recording right there with a mouse. Now we'll go ahead and look at the stats. After, this is Josh and Tyler's stats. After 5 episodes, they both had 27 shines each, so I was ahead by 8 in the shine count. Tyler had 64 blue coins, Josh had 68, I have 21. In terms of deaths, Tyler has 14, Josh just 31, and I still only have my speed. An 8 shine lead is bad, but it's definitely not where I want to be at this point. But that is also the fact I do have the 100 coin shine from Gelato Beach, which they don't get until later. So I did definitely get a shine that takes a long time out of the way already, so I can't be too displeased about that. But yeah, that is episode 5. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for tuning in if you have made it this far so far. But thank you all for watching. I will see you guys in episode 6, probably on July 10th, because tomorrow will just be an editing and recording day, and then 10th will be my off date also. So I'll be able to get episode 6 commentary on. So I hope you all have a fantastic day, fantastic night whenever you're watching, and I will see you all next time.